With the presence of the South Carolina ports on our coast, we see a high number of 18-wheeler trucks on our low-country roadways. And getting into a crash involving a tractor-trailer can be a more complicated process than a crash between two regular cars. So we're joined right now by attorney Trey Harrell to tell us what we need to know in those situations. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Great to have you back.
Gotta follow Rick. That's always hard.
It's always hard.
Yeah.
You never know what he's going to say.
You never know.
For sure. Okay, let's look back at this week because we did have a recent crash this week involving a tractor-trailer. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Earlier this week, there was a tractor trailer that ended up on the CSX track, and a freight train hit it. Thankfully, it was a freight train, not a passenger train, and the driver of the truck were fine, so there were no injuries. But I mean, it caused a good backup on Highway 17 for a little while, and you know, there's a great story about it on the Live 5 website, so definitely go check that out.
We love a plug for the Live 5 website as well.
So
so when a collision happens involving an 18-wheeler, why is it so much more complex and complicated than a regular car crash?
A wreck involving an 18-wheeler is more than that, because it's a corporate investigation essentially that comes in, because you've got federal safety regulations you got to deal with. You've got layers of insurance you got to look at, as well as other companies that may be involved.
Okay, so in these crashes, is it always the driver who is held responsible?
No. There's a lot more than just the driver, because like I was saying, you've got when an 80-pound rig gets in a wreck, there's a lot of things involved. Were the brakes properly maintained? Were the freight loaded and balanced correctly? Did the driver's hours, was he able to take the time off, because drivers can only have a certain amount of hours that they're on the road? Was that stuff done? So it's a much more complex and in-depth type investigation, because we have what's called in those situations a digital witness. You've got an electronic black box, satellite GPS on it, the driver's logbook, all that stuff that's very there that has to be brought out. It's kind of why it's a corporate investigation.
Alrighty, and after these crashes, insurance companies do tend to reach out quickly. Are there any red flags we should be looking at?
Just like with a regular car accident, if they're calling you quickly with a check, odds are it's worth a multiple of that number. You got to remember, insurance companies are for the shareholders, not for you. And so if they think they can move a case quickly, get a release signed, that's what they're going to do, because they've got to report that bottom line at the end of the day.
And if someone ever does find themselves in a crash involving an 18-wheeler, what's the first step they should be taking? It's
like with anything, make sure you're okay, right? You always got to make sure you're okay. And then following that, you really need to talk to a lawyer even quicker in that situation, because that digital witness that I was talking about, that tends to disappear if you don't get on it quickly enough, if you know what I mean. And you know, talking about that wreck that occurred on Highway 17, if you even look at the videos on Live 5's website, you can see lawyers were already there, right? They've got a rapid response team that's there, so you've got to be ready to go and do what you can do to protect yourself.
Yeah, and of course you are here to help, as always. Trey helps the low country always, whether you're in this situation with 18-wheelers or in any situation. He's here. Go to TreyHelps.com or call that number on your screen, and follow Trey Helps on social media.
And Stingray's game this weekend, so we got an Uber voucher, so if anybody's going out and about doing anything, Trey Helps You Uber, and snag that and get home safe. Yeah,
TreyHelpsYouUber.com is that website to get that Uber voucher. Definitely go get that and have such a fun and safe weekend. Trey, thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Guys, we'll be right back with more Call That a Life.